Jenny from Ohio. And let's see, we'll give him a few minutes to come on.
Yep.
There we go. Susan Hamilton. Hi. Good afternoon. Okay.
From South Carolina.
Oh, yes, she's the one. Yeah.
Ohio.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. How's everyone doing today? Happy Monday.
Yeah. Okay. And there's Patty. And hello, everybody. Yeah. We'll give everybody a few minutes to get on. Looks like
Melba.
They're excited to work on their pumpkins.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Just in time for fall. So,
yeah.
Hi, Janet.
Yeah. Although it got cold here today.
Yeah.
It was flurrying a little bit. That's the first flurries we've had.
I woke up this morning, I looked out my blinds, and I just closed them, and I crawled back in bed for another 15 minutes. I said, it's too cold to start that on Monday. So.
Yeah, it was very... Oh, there's Liz. And yeah, it is. I think this is it. I think next Sunday, because I was looking at the weather, because we still have to rake our leaves up, and we're busy. We had other things to do on Friday. Sunday, we might be able to do that.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's too cold today. At least today is too cold.
Yeah, it is.
I was freezing.
You were freezing. Yeah. So let's see, I'll give my little spiel about, so if you're new and you're on Facebook and you would like to shop with us, what you'll need to do is go to the comment bar and type in register, and then you'll go and you'll put in 4 things: your first name, your last name, your email address, and a password. Okay, and then you're all ready to shop with us. But if you do not have the app, is the easiest way to view all of our videos and also shop with us. So just go to the App Store and download the free app, put in Gloria Horn Sewing Studio, download the free app, and you can watch all our videos. It's real easy to find them for like up to a year. So, and then shipping is $8. And also, let's see, what else do we want to tell?
It's free over 75.
Yeah, free over 75. And we will combine orders. So if you buy something tomorrow, then we'll combine the order. And let's see, anything else? I'm just giving them some time.
What's the percent back today, Kate?
Oh, yes.
10% back. 10% back of what you purchased today, except for excluded items. So.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Okay, so what we're going to do today is Gloria's not here. And so what we're going to do is it's like a continuation class from the last one. So I'm going to show you how you change the fancy fill in the design that she created last week. So you probably have a design saved on your machine if you were following along with her. And I'm going to show you how you change the fancy fill in that design. There's like 55 designs, so in the Radiance, and so you want to, you have a lot to choose from. Okay, so I'm going to head over to the machine and we'll start. Okay. Okay, so. Okay. And is this all ready? We don't have. Okay, so we're all ready. Okay, so first of all, I'm at the Radiance, and so what we're going to do first is go to embroidery. Okay, then we're going to go to the memory pocket right here, and then I have these are the pumpkin designs that we have saved. This was the one that she did last week. So I'm going to select that one. So we're going to select that and then hit set. Okay, so there I am. I'm in the edit page right now. And these are my 4 different steps that I need to create that design. So I want to change the fancy fill. So I'm going to touch the fancy fill, the very last one, touch that, and then I'm going to delete it. So I'll just touch that little trash can, and then it will warn me, is it okay to to cancel the current pattern, and we'll say okay. All right, so now I'm back to where I have just the tack down, the placement stitch, the tack down stitch, and then the stitch to sew your fabric down. So now I will select add, okay, and then we'll depending on what machine you're at, whether you're at a Brother or a Baby Lock, we'll go into IQ Designer or My Design Center. So IQ Designer, and then we're going to go to the pocket with the arrow pointing out, and there's our peels, that's like we call them. So there's the one that has a little dot in the center. So that one was for the batting. We want the one that the larger one, the one without the letter on it. Now, some of you may have, I believe last week she said you could put like a little D on that one if you wanted to. Just to kind of remind yourself that that's the one that the design will go on. But I'm just going to select mine. I know that that's the one I want. That's the one that's the larger one. So then we'll select OK. So if you do have a letter, what you will do is go to the select button right here. Okay, and then you'll touch the magic wand, and then you'll just touch the letter on your peel. And then once you touch it, your scissors will light up, and you just touch the scissors and it will cut it away. But I don't have a letter. So now we're going to go to line properties right here, and we're going to make that a no-sew line because we already have the placement line, the tack down line, and the line to sew the fabric down. So we don't need to sew that one out again. So we'll select no sew and then OK. Okay. So then I'm going to the line bucket. Oops, I don't see it up there. Let's do that again. See, I have a zigzag and a black line. I should see no sew there. So let's touch that line properties there. I guess I didn't touch it correctly. And so I have now and what it did is it grayed out all the colors, and we'll say OK. So now I see that no sew line up there. So we'll touch the line bucket, and then I'm going to touch each one of the peels, and it kind of changes a little bit to a lighter shade of gray. So it's not a real big difference, but you can kind of hear it also. So I can hear that little bling, and I know that it changed. And then this one, and then the third one. Okay. Then, so I clicked on the lines to make them all no sew. And now what I'll do is I'll go to the fill properties. Okay, so we're going to go into the fill properties, and we'll go to the decorative fills, and then select. Okay, and then there they all are, and you can kind of scroll through them. There's so many beautiful ones. I know we've used this one quite a bit on the pumpkins. I like the roses. I have a sample of the roses over here. I always like the kind of like the fancy ones. This little flower is also really pretty. Then I liked the one I'm going to select today. This is kind of fun because it looks like a shell, and you'd be surprised how the IQ designer will place that shell. It'll be the same for all three of the peels. And then, let's see. Oh, this one is very popular. And then I like this 44. It sews out real quick, and it looks really nice on the pumpkins. So what I'm going to do is select number 44, and then we're going to say OK. And the red is the default, so we're going to stay with the red color. and then we're going to say okay. Okay, so I can see my my red right here, and then also the design that I chose is in that little window. So now what I'll do is I'll touch the bucket. Okay, and then I'm going to go and touch each one inside the peel. So I'm going to go right inside and touch it, touch, and there we go. So now I have my new fancy fill, and then we're going to go to next. Okay, so there's some changes I want to make to the design, and I want to make it to all three of the peels. So that right now there's just a box around the top one. So if I touch this link, it looks like a little chain. And then now I have a box around all three of them. So any change that I make, it will change all three of them at the same time. So now, if I were to sew this out the way it might take a while. So what I want to do is make it larger. So I'm going to go to the size, and I'm going to bump this up. We'll hit the plus button, and then we'll put it at 120. Okay. Now, some of them have so many stitches on them, you may even want to go up to like 135 or 130, depending on, how much time you wanted to sew. So I will say, okay, I've changed the size, and then you get to see your results immediately. And then, okay, now the outline right here, you can see all the stitches have ending points on them. So what the machine would do is it would go around and it would come up here and cut each one of those little stitches. So that would really make it take a long time. So what we want to do this time is we've been turning the outline stitch off, but we want to turn it on this time, and then it will just sew a straight stitch all the way around each one of those designs. So right here is the outline stitch, and we're going to turn that on, and then we'll say okay. And there again, I can see that line around it all. Okay. And then we're ready to leave. We've made all our changes, and we're ready to leave and go take this into embroidery. So we're going to go to set. And now it's just reminding me that they're just reminding you to save it if you want to. I still have those two pieces that have it for the batting and for the larger peel. So I'm not going to worry about saving it with the fancy fill in it. I will want to save it when I get into embroidery. So I'll just say, okay, I'm ready to go into embroidery. Okay. So now there I have all my four steps in again, and then and I have my new fancy fill. But you can see it isn't quite centered. They kind of look like they're offset a little bit, all the different steps. So what we'll do is go to edit, and we're going to go to move and center each one of those four steps. So I'll go to move, and you can see right up here it's at minus 3.0 and minus 1.0. So if I touch the center button there, so now I'm at 0 right in the center. Now I'm just going to me, it looks like they're all centered, but I'm just going to go through the four steps just to make sure. So I'll select, so that I did 1, this is 2, and we'll center that one. And then this will be 3 and center, and 4 and center. And also, I do you see how the red line is all around the peel from the top to the bottom. if it wasn't, if it was in a little bit, then I would know that not the whole design was selected. But since it's around the outside of it, I know the whole design has been selected. Okay, so now what I would do would be to save it to the machine. So I'll go to the memory and touch the machine. You can also send it like back to your, you can send it wirelessly to your back to your computer, but I just want to save it to the machine. So now I'm ready to sew that out. Okay. So let's see, how are we doing? Does anybody have any questions before I move on? No? Okay. So now I did sew it out. And look at this beautiful fabric. This is a fancy, should I just hold it up right there? Yeah, this is the Fairy Frost. And this one is called Coin. And
why don't we bring it over?
Okay, over here. Okay. Yeah, this one it's just gorgeous. It's called Coin, and if it looks like a penny.
I know, that's such a
Beautiful,
fabric.
yeah. So we do have a kit that has this piece in it. But I just wanted to, I was so happy to use this one. So what we have been using is the shimmer, but this one is called Fairy Frost. Okay, so I'm going to slide this in, and we're going to get ready. I've already sewn it out, and so I would need to do that, of course, 2 times, and to get the 6 different peels. But now what I want to do is I want to put an initial on it, okay? And I want to use my stylus or my pen. Okay, so this is what I want to use, and I'm going to make my changes. I'm going to turn the projector on and make my changes right on the fabric. So if you've never used this before, it does, you put a battery in, right here. Yeah, okay. So if you've never used it before, you do need to put a battery in it. It takes 1 AAA battery, and you just there's a little place here, you kind of push on it and it opens it up. And then now it does have a button to turn the light on. So I think it's a good idea to practice it. I know when we had our event, there was a lot of people who just used this for the very first time and they were having trouble. So just practice a little bit. If you touch that button, you see the light comes on. Okay, so to make changes on your fabric, what you'll do is you'll touch the fabric and then click the button, and then it will make the changes. But first we have to bring all that up. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is, let's see, we're going to go to home. So we have our design, and we're going to go to home. And is it okay to cancel the current pattern? I do have that saved. Oops. Okay. We're fine. Oopsies. Mm-hmm. Okay, we'll give them a minute then. Yeah. I'll take a drink of my, I'll take a drink of my water. Well,
I think I have the perfect hat to describe that coming up later.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh dear.
Okay, so all right, so we have our pen already. You've got your battery in it, and we delete. So we're going to home so we can bring in the letter. So okay to cancel the current pattern select. I saved it, so I'm going to say okay. So now we're going to go. Okay, first of all, when we project the letter onto it, we want to have we want some grid marks on there to help us line it up. So what we'll do is go to settings, and we're going to go to page 8 of 12. And the easiest way to get there, you can scroll through, but this is the embroidery hoop. And if I just touch that, it'll take me right to that. So this is called the embroidery frame display. And we want to go to grid and touch the arrow. And these are my different choices that I can choose to have on to show on the screen with my hoop. I always love this one with the it marks the center of the design, but the one that we want today is the one that has the horizontal and the vertical lines so that we can center that letter. So we're going to select that. And then I'll just kind of go through the other ones. Oh, wait a minute. No, there we go. Okay. So that one is just blank. This one has the 1-inch grid marks, and this one has the 3/8 grid marks. But what we do want is the one that has the vertical and the horizontal lines. So we'll touch that and say OK. Okay, so what we'll do is go to embroidery. Okay, now if you have the radiance, then you will go to menu number 3 for your fonts, and then, or if you have the Brother, then you'll go to menu number 2. So we're going to go to 3 since we're on the radiance today. Okay. This is such a really nice feature that is on the Radiance. Right up here, we have checked show preview. So you know how you pick a letter and you get it on your, you get it on, you select your letter, then you go into set, and then you look at it in the edit screen and you really don't like it. So you have to delete it and go back and pick another one. Well, now what I can do is I have all the fonts right there in front of me, and I can select one and then preview it before I select it. So let's just say I want to select this one. Okay, I just want to see what it looks like. So if I put an H on for horn, I would go and look at the H and say, do I like that one? Like J's are sometimes kind of funny looking. I always say C's are hard. So I'm gonna, it's okay. It's a little thick for me. So if I like it, I would say okay. If I don't like it, you cancel it, and then you go to another font that you like. So let's try this one, 308. So I'm going to select that one, and there's the H. It's I like it, I guess. Yeah. Or let's try one more just so we can see. Okay, I hit the wrong button. So let's return. There we go. And so let's go to, let's see. I don't think we did this one, or did we? Was that the one? I think that was the one I did. But okay, so let's go in here, and there's the H. Okay, so let's say we're going to do that one. And so I would say, okay. I still need to put the H on the screen, so I would put that right there. And then we're going to go to set. Okay, so, okay, now we're going to go to set. Now, I'm going to turn on the projector, and we're going to make sure we can see that letter, because we can change the color of what it projects onto the fabric. So let's turn the projector on, and the projector is turning on. The carriage of the embroidery unit will move after pressing OK. So right here, okay, now this will flash. See, I can't see my letter. Okay, so I'm going to change the color of that so I can see the actual letter. I can see this red box around it, and I really like that too, because you get a better idea of what size it is. But let's turn that off, and we'll say okay. And then we're going to go into the colors right here. It looks like a little spool of thread to change the color that it will project. And I've already kind of gone through this, so I know that the color that I like is a yellow. Okay, but you can just try different colors in until you can see your design. So I'm going to go right here and select the yellow. And then we'll say, okay. Okay, now I'm going to turn my projector on again. And the carriage of the embroidery unit will move. Okay. Okay, now let's see. It didn't show me. Maybe I picked the wrong color of yellow. So let's go back. So turn it off. And we're going to go in here. And then, no, I guess I didn't change it. I must not be touching it correctly today. Let's do that again. See how it's still black? I must have missed that. Okay, so let's do right here. There. Okay, do you see how it's yellow? I guess I just didn't touch it correctly. Okay, so now we're going to say okay, and now we'll turn the projector on. The carriage of the embroidery unit will move. Okay. There it is. Okay, so this will flash away, and there's my my letter. Okay, first of all, it's going the wrong way. I want it to go from like top to bottom. This is side to side. So the first thing, I think I touched that. So I need to rotate it. So I'm going to use my pen, and right here is the screen that I'm going to be working with. And there's double arrows on either side that will advance you, or, if you can go forwards or backwards or to the right or left and get to the different screens. Now, there are other arrows up here, but we're not using those. We're going to use the double arrows right now. So I'm just going to touch this double arrow, and I turn the light on. And now this one is the move one because it has different arrows. Then we're going to go to the next one. And this is rotate. So I can see my 10 degrees right here. And then there's an arrow. You can rotate it to the left or the right. So I want to rotate this 90 degrees. And so I'm going to touch the 10% 9 times, and it will rotate my letter. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, and with the help of that red box around there, I can kind of see that it's straight. Okay, you can also look over on your screen and you can see it's right there in the middle. Okay, now it's too small. So the next thing I want to do is make it larger. And so we're going to touch the double arrows and go to the size screen. So I'll touch that. And this one is the size. And I know right away that I'm there because it has the lock button. So when I lock it, it will change the size of the initial proportionately. So it will go, the width and the length at the same time. So I'm going to lock it. Okay, and it kind of turns sort of like a blue. And then you can hit any of the plus buttons since it is locked. This one is like for the height and the width is the bottom one, but since I have that locked, it will change proportionately. So I'll go and I'll hit the plus button, and I'm just going to click on it until I like the size. I say somewhere between like 2¼ 2½, and now this one, it does get what I did the other day is after a while, I turned off the lock, and I just made it, the length longer. So right there is the length. So now I'm just going to select that, and it kind of, okay, now moved it. And I say between 2¼ 2½, and I have a little ruler here. So I'll put my stylus right here. It has a little tray for it. And This one is, let's see, we got to get inches. Okay. So this one is, it's about 2. So I'm going to make it a little bit longer. Isn't that cool? Yeah, you can do that right on your screen, and you can see everything. Okay, so I think that's probably good. Okay.
You know, Joanie,
yeah.
I did not know that you can increase the size on the projector.
You didn't.
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, it's really amazing. So that one's like about 2 1/8. So I think we're going to quit there. Now the next thing we want to check is make sure that is in the center. So so let's go to our move screen. So we're going to touch the double bar, and then there it is. Now I'm just going to take that little ruler again, and from this edge, I'm about 1 1/8. So then I'm going to go over here, and I'm a little bit far right there. So I'm going to touch this arrow and move the design of this way. And so we'll touch that. I'll do it one more, and then we'll measure it again. So you can eyeball it, but this little ruler will help. So that one's about 1 inch, and it's good. It's a good 1 1/8, and then this one is still 1 1/4 inches. So let's just do this 2 more times, and we'll call quits. Okay. All right. So my letter is perfect. I got the letter I wanted. I placed it where I wanted, and made it the right size. So I am ready to sew that out, and I did pick the metallic thread. This thread is the one that we've been using for all of our fall projects. It's the variegated 114, and right now I'm going to use the metallic gold thread, and it's MG2. Usually we do MG1, but I thought this would look really nice on the pillow. I kind of wish I had done the metallic for the whole thing, because we love our metallic thread.
Metallics are always pretty.
Yes, okay. So I'm ready to go to embroidery. So I will touch embroidery, and it says it's telling me first you have to turn the projector off. So it's going to, right now it's going to turn the projector off. It won't sew with the projector on. So you'll say, okay, there. So, and now I still need to go into embroidery. So we'll touch embroidery, and there it is. I can see my letter on my fabric, and there's also a projector in the embroidery side too. So you have that projector in the edit side and also in the embroidery side. So this one is going to take 2 minutes to sew. It's about 1,300 stitches. So I have it all threaded up, and we'll just hit the button and we'll let it sew out, and we'll take a look at it. So there we go. It's going to show up nice, I think. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So somebody mentioned a little earlier, where's Gloria today?
Where is she at?
Yeah.
Do you know where she went? She went to a meeting about the shop hops, and she's going to be in 2, and I forget what they're called. The Mid-Atlantic, something like that,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
that's fun. We're
yeah.
going to be in those shop hops again.
Right.
They're always a lot of fun.
So we're going to do 2 instead of but last year I don't think we did any. but we're going to start up again. Or this past year. No, you know, not last year, but yeah.
Oh, and I love the metallics. Look how beautiful that is. And that
Yeah,
fabric.
yeah.
You know, whenever we show this, guys, get this, because you know what? This is just such a beautiful, and it's new. It's called penny, right?
It's called coin.
Or coin.
Yeah, but it looks like a penny.
I would have called it copper, but oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Absolutely
Yeah,
stunning.
it is. This was something we've had lots of fairy frost of different shades, but we've never had this one. But it was easy. It was fun. Hi, Tiffany. Come on in and say, wave, say hello to everybody.
I think, they're focused on you. So
I'm just sewing and then, okay, so it's cutting now and it's going to go up and finish up the H. So we did an H for horn. Gloria's going to have quite a few pumpkins to she can take some home and put them in her house for Thanksgiving.
Someone was asking if the fabric is for sale.
Yes. Yeah, well, you mean just yardage? Is that what they meant? We have it in a kit.
Yeah, we have it in a kit, in a bundle.
Yeah, in a bundle. Yeah. Okay. All right. So now it's in finished embroidering. And so then we'll just take a look at it and then we'll go over and so that's a different letter. That's one of the new ones. It's kind of cool. I like it.
I love it.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it.
Yeah. It's really nice. Okay. So that was fun. And so then I just need to sew out the other three and cut them out and sew them together and then put our beautiful embellishments on them. Okay.
Well, did they know that they're getting a bonus lesson today?
Oh, no.
They're getting a bonus lesson today.
Okay.
So this is something really cool here. And somebody posted in our Facebook group. It was Annette Mill. So we have to give her a special shout out. But I never saw this before. I saw that in the Facebook group. But these are layered fancy fills. So you take two fancy fills and you can layer them on top of each other to create a new fill pattern. How cool is that? Isn't that amazing?
Because you have like 50 some designs and just can you imagine?
Endless.
Endless.
That's not
endless
including
possibilities.
Yeah, and that's not including all those other design suites that have more fills in them.
Yeah.
So these are just absolutely amazing. This is one of my favorites here. And this is just using the same one and resizing it. This one here with the blue is probably the best out of all of them. I think I'm going to show you guys how to do this one today because that was the easiest. But this is just so cool. Imagine using this for your pumpkin too.
Yes.
Wouldn't that be
my
cool?
Gosh. Yeah.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
I just think, this circles would be good. I love this one. It's harder to see because it just reminds me of Christmas.
I know.
Yeah.
We we're going to do projects, I think, with layering the fancy fills because this is just so cool. I never saw this before. I was like, let me just tap a couple buttons and playing with it. So I'm going to show you guys how you could do one of them. And really what I love about this is just like playing with it and experimenting a little bit. So I'm going to just jump over to the screen here real quick. And since we're done stitching out, I'm just going to move your hoop real quick.
I can take my, okay.
And then is this camera good? So we're going to go to IQ Designer here at the bottom. And when I stitched those out, I did a 5x7 frame. If you ever want to create an easy framing area, we can go to the shapes button down here. And then we could select the little icon with the hoops. And then it gives you all different framing sizes. So I might actually just do like an 8x8 one for right now. I could probably fill the whole hoop. But we're going to just do an 8x8. And then let's select our fill properties here. And then we're going to go to our fills. And for this one that I did right here, because there's so many fills in here, I have to remind myself a little bit. So we'll select, and let's select the, I don't know how to describe it. It's going to be number, I think it's a little bit more up in the list.
I think I saw it towards the bottom, John.
Is it at the bottom?
Yeah. There's 47.
This one, number 47. So we're going to select number 47 first, and let's make that just like a deep blue. We'll hit OK. And we're going to use that fill bucket property, and we're just going to tap on the inside of that 8x8 square, and we'll just hit next. And so for this one that I did here, and I'm just going to show, I didn't change any of the property sizes with this. So we're going to leave all of this as is and not change with anything, and just hit set. We'll hit OK. And then we're going to hit add again, and we're going to go back to IQ, and we're going to just put in one of those 8x8 frame sizes again. I could probably have just filled up the whole hoop, but I did want to show you guys about the frame sizes, because this comes in handy a lot instead of doing like a square for the shape bucket. So let's now do the next fill. So we'll select, it is number, this one with the little diamonds in it.
42.
42? It is 42. Kate has good eyes, and she's on the other end. So we'll select number 42 now, and we'll select this light blue, and we'll hit OK. And we're just going to do fill bucket, and we'll hit next. And I'm going to leave everything the exact same too, and hit set, and then hit OK. And that just added that in there and layered it. So we created a layered fancy fill. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, yeah, very simple. Yeah.
This is just amazing. Doing
That's
this
really-
for like all the projects that we do, all the hot pads, and doing a layered fancy fill now with two separate colors. We'll come back up here just to show this one last time. But this is just awesome. I love this.
Yeah, I do too.
So you could play with the sizes a little bit. Some of these I kept the same. Some of them I used the exact same fill, and I did one at 100% with the red in the background. And then the next layer I shrunk down to 50%, and it creates that cool geometric look to it. So I hope this is something really fun that you guys all play with. And please, please, please post in the Facebook group that your projects that you guys make. We love seeing them. I love just scrolling at night too and being like, oh my gosh, look at all the fun things they made.
Yeah.
So we're going to teach a fun project with this coming up next time Gloria's not here. I think this is what I'll show when I have to think of something. So, but yeah,
Okay.
really
Good,
fun.
good. Okay.
So now we have a couple things to show you guys.
we do. So the first thing will be the Ultimate Fall Event Project Kit. So this is a bundle that has all the kits that we made at the fall event. So let's see. So the first one would be, let's do the pumpkins first. So I'm going to just so you can see our sample if you've never seen them before. But this one, Gloria and I created. We wanted to make a big pumpkin, and we made it as wide as it could go. But we added some here, and what happened was we got kind of a short pumpkin. But I like it anyways, and I know that at the event we had Kim come with all her pumpkins, and she likes this shape also. But this one had the roses on it, so I just wanted you to see the project. So in the kit, you'll get the stabilizer and the embroidery batting and 2 pieces of ivory shimmer to make one pumpkin. Okay. Then you will also get the embellishment kit. Okay. And that one has the bow, and then it also has, like this one doesn't have it, but let's see if this one does. No.
The little curly Q thing.
It has the, this has like a little, and you know what, and we are going to, I guess I'll open it up
we
so
can
you can
open it and
see.
show
Yeah.
them.
Okay, so this is, okay, so we call this our embellishment kit, and you'll get the bow. It kind of gets squished, but you just fluff it up. It's a wired ribbon so that you can just reshape it. And then also this sprig, I call it a sprig.
Oh, sprig, yeah.
Yeah. And so it has pine cones and leaves on it and berries. And then you will also get a couple of acorns to hot glue onto your pumpkin. Okay. So, and then you will get a stem. And now some of our stems, this one, they were thin. So what we did is we put 3 stems into each kit, and you can glue them together. So that was just for the skinny stems. And then there's a button. This one doesn't have it. I don't think this one has it either. But you can also put a button on the bottom of it. It will just hide if it happens to be open a little. Like this one is open just a tiny bit. But if it's open anymore, you might want to put a button. And that also helps it to sit flat. And then also this little curly Q, and I forget what they call these.
I like calling it a curly Q.
Yeah. I want to call it. I know there's a name for it, but I can't think of it right now. I want to call it thistle, but I don't think that's right.
I feel like that's a Christmas thing.
Yeah. Okay.
What's it called, Kate? Do you know what it is? I don't know what it is.
Okay. All right. So that's the embellishment kit and the fabric kit for the pumpkin, and then they made these beautiful table runners. Okay. And there will be a kit that will include all the fabric for this and the instructions. So it comes with the instructions. So that's what this is right
I know,
here.
and look how gorgeous these are. You know what?
They're
and then
beautiful.
Deb and Carol taught this. What was it? Last Friday or Thursday?
Yeah, so there is a live on that you can refer back to when you get your kit and to follow along with them.
Mm-hmm. And you know what? They just did such a beautiful job. It was so fun.
Yeah.
So.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and then also the pillow. So this is what Kathy and Mary Lou did. And so you will get a pillow, and you will also get fabric to do these appliques. Okay, and then also in the kit will be a USB stick, and you get all these designs. And so you can choose what saying you want. Like this one says, hello, pumpkin. This one, let's see, this says sweater weather.
This one is I love fall.
Okay.
Most of all.
Yeah, and blessed.
Blessed. Oh my gosh, all these beautiful sayings in here.
Yeah, and
Grateful.
they'll be on the USB stick. Okay.
Thankful.
Oh.
And hello, pumpkin again.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and they also did a live last week. Everybody did a live last week for their project. Oh, there it is, tendril. I think.
Tendril.
Am I saying that right? But that's what those are called.
Oh, now I know.
Yeah,
hey, you learn something new every
day. Yeah. Okay, and then and so you would get the pillow and a charm pack to do these appliques. So you can do many of these pumpkin appliques. This was also one of Tommy's designs. And we just love it. Yeah.
He just makes the most gorgeous designs.
Yeah. And then also on the USB stick will be the design to make these leaves.
Those leaves are beautiful too.
Mm-hmm.
Love those.
Yeah.
Freestanding lace. Who would have thought?
Mm-hmm.
Now
this one is the one that John did, so you can explain that.
Yeah, so guys, this is the one that Kate and I did.
So you'll get 2 towels. to complete this project. Okay.
So these are those sublimation embroideries, and this is what Kate and I did in our room. So on that USB stick, there are 5 separate designs that you stitch out all in white thread. And then if you have a sublimation printer, you're able to print out those perfectly sized designs. And you're able to do that on any brand of machine because Kate and I digitized these ones ourselves. So this is not exclusive to Brother with these 5 designs here. So that come on that USB. And look how gorgeous those are. And you could use those for so many fun projects. I'm going to redeem myself a little bit on Wednesday this week. I'm filling in for Kathy and Mary Lou. If you did watch me on Tuesday, I was only around for a short bit. So, that was kind of embarrassing. But
okay.
That's the day that I got sick. So,
okay. Yeah. We all kind of got something around here. Yeah.
The plague has made its way to Gloria Horn. So
right. Yeah. Okay. So so you're going to go on Wednesday. So last Wednesday, I guess, where was I last? I guess I missed it that you got. But anyways, so if they have the sublimation, they can complete this.
Yep.
If they don't have it, if you just have the embroidery and you don't have that, what you can do is I would put this design on the towels.
Yes, it's
Okay.
really gorgeous.
Yeah. So or any fall design, but I would definitely use that again. Okay. So and then also, so you will get 2 towels for that. Then you will also get a little bit of candy and the USB stick, and it has all of the designs you'll need, and it will have Gloria's designs that she created for the pumpkin. She has 3 different sizes and 3 different fills.
Yeah.
So you can make lots of different size if you have like just the 8x12 machine and you don't have IQ Designer, you can use the designs or on the USB stick to make the pumpkins.
Yep.
Okay.
I know. Such a beautiful bundle. Now, with the ones that we have left in the quantity right now, if you're thinking about this, I would check out today, because I think once that quantity is done, we're not going to be able to make any more of these. So I would get them today to secure it if you did not get a bundle already. They've been shipping out every single day, so we're making sure it does get to everybody before Thanksgiving for sure. So
okay. Let's see. They say, do we get the printed sublimation designs for the leaf? You do. You get what you need.
So you get the PDF images
Yeah.
on your stick. So those images, those are going to pull up on your computer. They don't show up on any of the machines. So you could just put that into your laptop and then be able to print those out through your sublimation printer. So, and Kate and I, we're going to kind of walk through and show that again too on Wednesday. I kind of didn't touch up on that part last Tuesday. So.
Okay. All right. So then we have other things to show. So so we'll move these. Okay. So what's the first thing? Okay. Now this is the first day that we have done this. We are selling the embellishment kit by itself. Okay. So a lot of you are making pumpkins and you want the embellishments. So you'll get the bow and that little sprig of pine cones and berries and leaves, and you'll get the acorns, the little tendril. Okay, tendril. Okay, and then also the button. So you'll get and the stems. So this is the way they've been coming now. Patty went out into the wilderness and got all those stems for us, but we used them all up. So we did get these, and if you get 3, what you'll do is you'll glue them together. You'll hot glue them together and then stick them in, and it'll be perfect.
Yeah, that looks more like a pumpkin stem now that you look at it, because they're like grooved on an actual pumpkin. So
yeah, so this is the first time we've sold that, and I think it's just beautiful, the embellishment kit. And I said to Gloria, I said we should just put this in a nice bowl and put it on the table as our centerpiece. Yeah,
you could totally do that.
Yeah, the stabilizer you'll use for the pumpkins is you'll use the no-show. Let's see where mine. So yeah. So you'll use the no-show. You'll hoop the no-show, and then what you'll do is you'll lay a layer of the embroidery batting on. So maybe we should go over that. Yeah. Okay. Then so then you will use the embroidery batting. The one that we used probably the most was the 12 by this is 12 inches. So the width of this filled that large hoop. Here, what we'll do is lay this underneath here. See, it went like that. Okay, and then we cut it 18 inches long. So it pretty much filled that, the width of so you could get a large pumpkin.
And that's perfect because you know what? We use this embroidery batting for so many fun different projects and the hoop projects all the time, especially these pumpkins. So I would stock up, and I would definitely start stocking up.
It is such nice quality. We had one that was open. I don't know that you'd be able to see it though, but when you touch it, it's just so soft and stable. It's a very, very nice batting. You want to, I would use this for all my embroideries. So we use this one a lot, the 12 inch. And then also the 18 was really, we used a lot of this one because the 18, the length of it will fill the hoop up this way. And then you would cut it to 12 inches. So, and then you can use it for other things, like if you were going to make a pillow that was, 16 and you want 16 inches and you wanted to cover the whole pillow, you could use this one and then cut it the width of the pillow. So you can use that for larger projects too. Okay.
Yeah, so we use this for so much. And I just want to put it out there because I'm going to start telling everybody today. Guys, I would get your orders in for any holiday projects because you know what? Before you know it, Christmas is right around the corner. And that's when UPS and FedEx and everybody else starts to get backed up. So I would start getting your orders in for stuff you need sooner than later.
Yeah. And then I did bring this 16 over because there's a lot of you who have like the Destiny, which the hoop is 14 by 9.5, or so you could use a smaller hoop with the 16. So just depending on what you want to do, or if you want to do a 14-inch pillow, you might want to get the 16 and then cut it the width of the pillow.
Exactly.
But we like to cover the whole front of the pillow, even though the design might not be quite the whole pillow.
Exactly. And plus, guys, you know what? It's 10% back on everything, so you really cannot beat that. So.
Yeah, Patty said that's a great size for placemats. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Yeah. Great thinking. Perfect size for placemats.
Yeah.
See, Patty always knows exactly.
Okay. So now we have some fabric, and I heard someone said, "Can I order that pretty orange fabric?" And you can. We have a bundle of fabric of fairy. Let's see, should we do the fairy frost or should I do the leaf bundle? So you go.
We can do the fairy frost.
Okay.
Yeah, let's show them this pretty fabric because you know what? I think I might have to buy some before I leave today.
Okay, so these are half yards. So with a half yard, you would get 2 completed pumpkins. Okay, and so this one has 4 different fairy frosts in it. So this one is the coin, and I don't know what this one is named, but boy, that's beautiful
these
too.
Are gorgeous.
These are just beautiful fall colors, and I'm not sure. Let's see if it says it right on it. Sometimes they say. I think it was called Latte or something.
Latte. Oh, that's a beautiful color name for that.
Okay, don't hold me to that, but I thought that was.
I like that name. Even if that's not the name, that's what they should have named it.
Yeah.
Look at all these gorgeous colors.
Yeah, I love this. And then look at the gold one.
Oh.
It's the gold background with the real metallic gold on it.
You know, this is a beautiful set for pumpkins, and this is what they need, right? They need a half a yard for one of these.
And this one is called Snow, and it's beautiful. It's white, like not bright white. It's sort
like
of
a off-white.
like a winter white or off white, and it has a little. You can see a little bit of sheen to it.
And you know what? All these are gorgeous pumpkins, and I'm going to tell you what. You have a nice set of 4 pumpkins here, and then you can even have this white one double as a winter pumpkin.
Yeah.
You could put a little poinsettia on top of it.
Yeah. Oh, that would be pretty. But
Maybe we have to do a winter pumpkin.
Yeah. That would be pretty with the poinsettia on top of it. Yeah. So, so these are just beautiful fabrics. And like I said,
line these up right next to each other real quick. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. This is so beautiful, this one right here, this latte one.
Yeah, that is very, very pretty.
You know what? Do we even have any of these as yardage available yet, Kate?
I'm not sure if we have them in yet.
Okay. As soon as we do, guys, you know what?
So
These
they
are
said
gorgeous.
you could use the white one and make 3 and stack them on top for a snowman. Yes, definitely.
Oh my God. Maybe we should make a little snowman.
Snowman, yeah.
I wonder if we could do that.
Yeah, that would be really cute. Okay. So those are the fairy frost fabrics.
Now, look at these ones.
Now, these are what we were using at the event. And these are shimmer. And, you know, Gloria and I love shimmer. Do you love shimmer?
I love it. I love shimmer and fairy frost.
So this one is the ivory shimmer. That's what we used at our event. Okay. And then this is honey shimmer. So it's a little lighter than the rush shimmer. They're all beautiful. So
oh my
gosh, there they are. And those are 3 half-yard pieces. So you would get 2 pumpkins for every half yard. So you could make 6 pumpkins with just that.
Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. You know what? I think you need a pumpkin in every single room of your house. So that puts your machine to work, because these are fun to make. Like, out of all the projects we've done here, I truly think the pumpkin's fun.
Yeah, I do too. It's for something about that pumpkin that, everybody who made theirs kind of, when they were all done, they walked out of the room holding it, like it was,
it's like
precious.
it's precious. It's like you're holding like a piece of jewelry almost. I don't know how else to describe it. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Alrighty. So now for those beautiful leaves in that fall stick, we have the elegant leaf bundle of the different laces that you need. So those are a freestanding lace leaf. And look at all these different color options, guys. So you have a beautiful gold, and I think Kathy said you could get 3 or 4 leaves out of each strip.
Definitely, yeah.
So you have a beautiful gold.
And that's like a rust. So it's all fall colors. This one is a green. It looks like it's.
You have a red.
Yeah, and then the lace one. That one, if you got the Holiday in a Hurry for Designs We Love to Stitch, they use the lace to make their leaves, and they put it on a pillow, on a fall pillow.
And you know what? I honestly wonder if you could even like almost layer it, make kind of like a iridescent leaf.
You could do that. And then there was a piece of twine, because on that pillow and in the Designs We Love to Stitch, they kind of made a little bow out of the twine and placed it on the pillow. So that's what the twine's for.
Oh, okay. That's what. I thought the twine was just to wrap it up, but now the twine makes sense. And that's just a cute little thing. So I would definitely get this, especially if you're getting a stick, because that freestanding lace is just one of those fun projects that I really have a lot of fun with every time I sew out.
Yeah.
So.
This is just nice to have pieces of this, because this, it's hard to find. The lace, it's that they call craft lace. And it's just nice to have in your stash in case you want to make leaves.
Exactly. And you never know. You might need to make a leaf last minute for a project. So it's always nice to have in your stash, because nothing is worse than not having something in your stash. And it's like, and it's a Sunday and everywhere's closed. And it's like, so, get it and have it and keep it in your stash.
Okay.
But I've been waiting to show this all day.
Yeah, he's been wanting to show this. Okay, so these are adorable. tassel caps, and they light up.
There's a little button right here where my thumb is.
Yeah.
And then they light up.
And they come in adult sizes and youth sizes. And so so we'll show some of these. Now, you don't get to choose the one you want. You just would get a random one.
Exactly. So the oh dear one, this is what I said earlier when Kate, the camera fell. So I was like, I got the perfect hat for that.
Yeah.
So.
Oh dear. When they that's right. But aren't they cute that they light up? So this one has presents on it, and let's see, and trees. Presents and trees. Here, we'll turn them all on. We'll have to turn them off, though.
And this is a perfect stocking stuffer, holiday gift.
Yeah, just something to have fun.
Year.
Yeah, this just some fun. This has Santa and deers on it. It says ho, ho, ho. And this one's really cute. It's nice and bright. Here, we'll turn this one on. Let's see where that one went. Here. Oh, there it goes. There. Aren't they cute?
Aren't these just so cute? So, and you know what? Also, it is, once again, 10% back. Do your Christmas shopping with us this year because honestly, these are such a fun little gift to give. And I really like the reindeer one, the Rudolph one that says, oh dear. You even have the back of him on the hat.
Yeah,
so.
That's really cute. Yeah. And then, let's see, like this one is... this one is a youth one and has little sleds and presents and stockings.
And the youth ones light up too, right? Oh, they light up too.
Oh, yeah, they definitely light up.
So these all light up. Look
all
at that.
Of them.
Yeah, and this is perfect for the winter too. Whenever you're going on a little walk or maybe you're taking the dog out, put that little hat on. It gets dark so quick and they can at least see a little flashing light in case somebody's driving nearby. So
they're really cute. And then this one has Merry Xmas and has deers on it. And then ho, 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 and another little deer, lots of deers. And this one's cute. It's just like a fair isle. Is that what they call it? You know, the print. And so it's green and red. And then we've got snowmen. And then here's more deer and snowflakes. And they all light up.
All these flashing lights. Did you ever used to go and like see all like the different houses lit up and stuff? Yeah,
they have a lot of places where they have it all set up and you drive through with your car. That's fun.
I know. They are fun. You know what? I went to some place in Ohio a few years ago with my aunt. It was fun. So it was like you drove through it and all these different lights.
Yeah. Okay.
So
okay. Then we have, should we do the Advent box. If you haven't gotten this yet, you'll want to get it. It is just amazing. It has I believe it's 8 different projects in it. And those are projects that you're going to do like after Christmas. And we will also do them on our lives along with you. So, the presents are really, really nice in it. It's really...
Well, can we show them what we've showed them already?
Oh, yes, we have.
We have it right up here.
Yeah, we do. We have...
This is bad. I'm so tempted to show you guys, but I can't because I'll get in trouble. So it's...
Okay, this is a tape measure, and it has... it's leather, and it has like a little quilt on it. And it's like a reoccurring thing throughout the box. There's this quilt up here that looks like a stamp. And so you have the same thing on there. And then there's also these scissors come in this really nice case. And they're little squeezy snips.
The snips I love.
Little squeezy snips. And they're red with gold sparkles. We love sparkle.
That matches that red shimmer.
Yes, it does.
And you know what? It has our logo on the side of it too.
Yeah.
I think I'm
those
holding
are
it
just
upside
down. two of the presents.
I can't believe these are gorgeous. These are gorgeous, and you get to have a custom pair of Gloria Horn snips that you can only get in this Advent box. And am I allowed to show like the inside of all the little boxes?
Yeah, they they all have little sayings on there. They're sewing related sayings.
Am I allowed to
pull
show
one,
any of those?
pull one out and just
Let's do this
kinda-
one up at the
yeah.
top. 24 is the big box, so I know people are getting their advent boxes. Some people are jumping ahead a little bit, but
they are.
maybe
Yeah.
wait with
Some
us.
people, it's fun because every day we open it up on a live and we kind of go over what it is. But some people don't like to wait. That's okay. Okay. Buttons, jingles, scissors, snips, Christmas cheer is in every zip. And I think Kate did those, right?
Yeah.
You did that? Yeah.
There was a lot of work that went into all of this. I just can't believe that she did all this. Like, look how beautiful this is. Even like up top here, we have our street address here.
Right.
300 Castle Shannon Boulevard.
Yeah, it looks like a letter coming to you. Yeah. It's really nice.
So I would get the advent box because I think there is 80 left.
Yeah,
and
we're running out.
Once those go, I don't think we could get any more, at least in time.
No.
So,
Right.
I mean, you might, maybe, but it might not be in this beautiful box that you want. So I would get it. Well, you can. If you have Gloria bucks, you could use those Gloria bucks.
Yeah, that's
towards
what's
it too.
nice about those Gloria bucks. Use it for something like that.
So.
Yeah. Okay. And let's see. We also have. And I brought out some of the things that we use throughout the projects. First of all, if you need a nice pair of scissors, these are the Kai scissors. These are 8 1/4 inches, and they're just so comfortable to hold on to and to cut with, and they are they're just amazing. They have like a serrated edge, so it kind of holds onto the fabric. It never slips and cuts where you don't want it to.
I know.
I
started using these for all the clothes that I've been cutting out lately, and I just love them. They are so great. And you know what? On a scissor scale, they are pretty affordable too.
They are very much.
They are not
so.
breaking the bank.
No,
that's for sure.
No, they're a really reasonable price. Sometimes scissors are like $45, $60.
There's a pair that I did buy before, and they're no longer good because they got ruined at home. I spent $100 on them.
Yeah, did someone use them to cut paper?
They did.
They did?
Actually, worse. My dad was using them to cut cardboard boxes.
Oh my gosh.
I walked in, I was so upset. I was like almost in tears.
Yeah.
So that was not fun.
No. Okay. And then okay, so then we have the Formore duckbill applique scissors. So these, I love these because they're 6-inch, and what we will do after you tack down, you sew out your placement stitch on the pumpkin, and then you tack down your batting, and then you have to trim your batting. And this duckbill you slide it underneath the batting, so you don't accidentally cut into your stabilizer.
You know what? I have to say, this is not even a want. This is a need. This is a necessity because we use these all the time and they are perfect, especially like even doing rolled hems, but mainly those in the hoop projects that we're cutting that batting.
Yeah.
I use these all the time.
Yeah. It's got a nice, bend to it so you can get really close to your fabric. So I do like those. And then we have the mini ones. So these are, it's the same thing. So it doesn't, the blade is not as long. So you can cut more with this one, but they're really nice to have too.
And then we also have the left-handed. Now, I always go back to the cruise, and I always say we have to make sure we show the left-handed ones. There was a whole class where there was only one person that was right-handed. Everybody else was left-handed.
Usually it's the other way around.
Right? So I was like, oh gosh, I'm sorry guys, I don't have any left-handed duckbill scissors for their project.
Wow,
So.
Everybody in the class was left-handed. Wow. Okay. Yeah, so that's nice. You don't see them very often.
I also like the blue that it comes in. I wish they had the other ones in blue. I like that shade of blue a lot.
Okay. And then we have the two left-hand, the curved this one. This one is our little squeezy snips, and they're titanium, and they have the serrated edge, and they cut perfect. They do not get dull. So they are definitely our favorite. It's one of those things that you really need like 2 pairs because as you're sewing and you're in a hurry,
Exactly.
you put something down on top of them and you can't find them, and it slows you down.
Exactly. Well, you know what? Some people have a set by their embroidery machine that they keep there all the time, and then another set over by the sewing machine if they have them separate, because those things, you don't want to lose those. And you know what? When one's great, two's better. So you might want to get 2 pairs before holidays for sure, because hopefully once again that shipping doesn't get backed up. So that's why I'd get your orders in sooner than later.
Okay, and then we have the let's see, probably the.
Do we have the turning tool?
Turning tool. This is my favorite. I use this all the time because I do a lot of the miter with the miter binding tool, and so this will poke your corners out. It is called the precision turning tool, and it has like a little ball on the tip of it, so you won't accidentally go through the corner, and it also is hexagon shaped, so it won't roll off the table. So you set it down and it will stay there. Okay.
So next is
the variegated thread and the metallic thread.
Okay. So the threads that I used today were the variegated. The
do you have the variegated?
This one we use every fall. It is like a gold and rust color, and so this is the exquisite thread, the V114. Every fall we use that one.
And look how beautiful those colors show up. I love how the V114 almost looks like a mix of metals on that beautiful coin fabric.
And you know what? This is the same thread, and you can see how it looks different on different fabrics. Like this is a darker fabric, so it kind of showed up later, and then this one is a light fabric, and it showed up darker.
I know, I love it. These, I love variegateds every time we show them. They're so beautiful. So, and then the metallics. I mean, it's just such a perfect pairing, especially on that fabric.
This is the MG2. Like I said, I usually use MG1. It's sort of more of a champagne gold, but this one I decided to go ahead and use like the one that had a little bit. It was a little brighter, a little bit more yellow to the gold in it. So that's MG2.
Oh my gosh, we're almost forgetting to show this.
Yeah.
Look at how beautiful this is.
Oh yeah, this is gorgeous.
Speaking of fun projects to do, especially before Christmas.
Now somebody just asked, where can I find the demo on the Christmas tree serger napkins? We've done them so many times, like we did them a couple of weeks ago, maybe not the entire thing, but we'll do that again. We'll do that probably as a quick live. So I'll tell Gloria would like to do them again. Look, but isn't this beautiful?
This is just stunning.
So this one is called, what is this one called?
Is this Christmas Flight?
Yes.
Christmas
Oh my
Flight.
gosh,
Yeah.
this is jaw-dropping, gorgeous. Look at, and this is all embroidery. Look at this. This is amazing.
Yeah.
Kathy and Mary Lou were piecing this together this morning. They still got to do the wraparound, but look at all the detail. This is all embroidery.
I
You
love
can
the
do this
town,
on your machine.
Town on the bottom, and then you've got your Santa right there in the center. That's beautiful.
Oh my gosh. And you know what, Kate, can you just zoom in here? All the different details, especially at the bottom here, and then especially with the Santa sleigh, just all of the different details.
And
Stunning.
And looks like we've got 8 reindeer.
I know. Do they not have Rudolph in here
Yeah.
leading? Maybe not.
Maybe not, but this is,
You could add a couple little stitches in here.
yeah.
But look at
that.
this.
It's very
Gorgeous.
beautiful.
So that is that Christmas flight tiling scene. So what we have in the bubble right now is the design by itself. And then up next, I think we have the thread kit, right? Do we have the thread kit? Perfect. I'm going to show it because it's all isocord thread, which as we know, isocord is a beautiful thread to work with.
Yeah, it's hard to kind of go through into your threads that you have and pick the right shades. So this is all done for you. So you have everything you need to sit down and start sewing.
Look, they have it all packaged for you perfectly in this box with all the different colors. No trying to figure out every single thread color, and that's a pain to have to go through this whole list. So I would get the thread set if you're going to make this project. It's absolutely stunning once again, and that way you don't have to search for all those colors individually, because I don't think anybody wants to spend the time on that, right?
Yeah, right.
So I'll write here for
says,
you.
do you have any veneer dark blue fabric for the other? You know what? Maybe Thursday night we'll sell that.
Yes. And then what's this right here?
This is the background.
Oh, this is background
Right,
fabric.
yeah,
So
yeah.
look how, so we got everything here for you right in the bubbles. So this is the background for all of it. And all of this is done in a 5x7 hoop. So you could do this on my favorite machine, the 3550, which I'm going to talk about in a little bit. You could do this on the Vesta, really any machine that has a 5x7 hoop. And you could just put it to work and look at just how beautiful this is.
Yeah, it is. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, I really like this a lot. So, all right. Now, what do we have next, Kate?
Let's see.
I think we have the 35.
Yeah, so I'm going to talk about that real quick.
You have to get to the 3550.
Yep.
Okay.
So, as you guys know, the 3550 is literally my favorite machine. It's the one that I have back at home. Kate behind the camera has it. Tiffany has one. Kathy has one. Paula has one. It's like the most popular machine that we've had here this year, I think. So Brother's doing a holiday promotion, and it is a $400 instant rebate off that $26.99 price for the holidays. So we are going to be having Black Friday deals, but all month and going into Christmas. And one of those is that holiday special deal we have on that machine. So for a new in-box one at a really good price, it's going to be $22.99 shipped straight to you. It's an incredible deal, and I absolutely love that machine. It's a 6x10 hoop size, and it has the slide-in hoops too, so you don't have to like try to snap it down or anything. Perfect travel machine. If it's something that you've been looking for, I would definitely make the jump and pull the trigger now. And if you're looking at getting it as a Christmas gift for yourself or someone else, I would order it sooner than later, just because once again, all those shippings are going to start getting delayed with the Christmas season coming up. And with all the crazy shopping that's going to be happening on Black Friday weekend. So right now we do have that in the bubble at that price. And if you have any questions, you could also give Steve or myself a call at 412-344-2330. Option 2 will take you to Steve or myself. And since we're also speaking about machines at the moment, we don't have the catalog out yet, but Kate is making a very beautiful little Black Friday month catalog, and some machines we have really special deals on. So we also have pre-loved Solarises. I have a couple regulars and then Solaris 2s with all the upgrades in them at a really good price. I'm not allowed to advertise it, so you could give us a call. And then also we have a few floor model and classroom model Radiances as well at an unbelievable price. So if you're looking at making the jump for this holiday season, give us a call, because it's so fun to be able to do all those fun projects, especially anything with IQ Designer, like the layered fancy fills. This was just such a fun thing, and you could do that on the Radiance or the Solaris or an Avenir, and I absolutely love this. I can't wait to play with this. I gotta create a fun project with these layered fancy fills for you guys. So, but yeah, if you guys are interested in a machine, definitely give us a call. You could also, if you're local, call and schedule up a demo, or we could even do a video chat demo. Steve, myself, or if Joanie's in too, she could show you a machine as well, especially a serger, because we're going to have some holiday deals on sergers too, Joanie.
Okay, good.
So, Joanie's the serger expert.
Yeah. Okay. Somebody asked how many spools of thread in this. Let's see. It is. Okay, we'll have to find it.
I think it's like 28. I think it lists it on that paper on the inside here.
Let's see. Okay.
Kate might be able to find out from the description too.
Let's see. Okay, so let's see.
I think it's like 25
Okay.
is in here. So 25 spools of thread, I believe.
And
So
I saw Kathy commented, but I think most of the blocks are made 5x7
And
hoop,
some are
but
with 6
there's a
by-
few
yeah,
that
there
are
were
in
few in
6
6
by
by
10.
10.
Yeah.
Well, hey, even more perfect reason to get a 3550. Am I
Yeah,
right? It goes
right,
up to that
so-
6 by 10 hoop
Mhm.
size. So
Yeah. Okay.
once
Okay.
again,
Okay.
let's just show
Oh
how
yeah.
beautiful
Now
this is.
we have some news. So Janine is retiring. So we would just want to let everybody know that her last day is November 21st, and you can come and join us in the store to kind of celebrate her retirement at 300 Castle Shannon Boulevard. And also, if you would, or if you're far away, if you know, and you'd like to send her a card or something, this is the address that you will use. So you'll go 300 Castle Shannon Boulevard, Pittsburgh, PA 15234. Yes,
Mhm.
yeah, that's right.
So,
Okay.
yep. And you
And
know what? Janine's been here
oh yeah,
almost 30 years, right?
she's as old as Sarah is, and I believe Sarah's 32.
Wow.
She could be
Dedication.
31, but yeah, so she's been here for a long, long time, and we wish her well. And we'd like everybody to kind of wish, kind of make a fuss over her.
So, exactly.
Yeah.
And if you want to send her a card in the mail, I know a lot of you've talked with her, so she's retiring, and after 32 years,
Yeah.
33 maybe, my sister and Sarah are the same age. So,
Okay.
wow, that's a very long time, and
Right,
she's been
yeah.
very dedicated here. So, if you guys want to send her a card in the mail and wish her well, she would greatly appreciate it and
Yeah.
definitely make her day. So,
yeah, so we're gonna kind of let everybody know that she's retiring, and I think we should just flood her with good wishes, right?
exactly.
Mhm.
So,
Okay, and then is that it?
I think that's it.
That's it. Okay. Well, thank you for watching. It was fun, right?
It was fun. It was very
Okay.
fun. You guys see me in a flannel for the first time in a long time.
Yeah, it got cold here. Okay. All right. Well, then we'll see you tomorrow, I guess, at noon with Tiffany.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then at 3 o'clock with hopefully either Steve or myself on a little machine lesson. So.
Okay. All right. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching.